Shah, Basham, Bakakwadash. Second, I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule of well. And peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there. That consists of the 12 tribes of Israel. As you can see on the screen, I watched the video, and this is just the condition that we're in. And this is why ultimately the Lord just has to destroy America and hit it with those nukes. Things are about to happen. It's going to become very evil. And again, these women, majority of these women and men, they just got to go. It's not. It's far beyond repair. It's not repairable. That's why the scripture says Babylon cannot be healed. The damage is done. And a lot of times, and when you go back into certain situations, why even a lot of these people really shouldn't even been alive. And what I mean by that is, it has been a lot of adultery, a lot of sneak-ins, unrighteous things that have been done behind people's back, bad situations. Majority of reasons why a lot of these children and these people that you see in front of us have been born was out of pleasure, adultery, drugs, liquor, alcohol, cigarettes, weed, cocaine, and a lot more of unrighteousness. So these majority of these people have been brought up in, like I said, fucked up households, grew up by the TV, the rap, music, and by evil peers. How you say, broken people have raised these broken people. And then you have the ultimate, wicked devil, Esau, the so-called white man, which capitalize and prey on these people. And then he makes these people, gives these people the spotlight. And this guy here, Anton Daniels, he be going in. One thing I can't say though, he did come across a Hebrew Israelite camp, and I can't remember which one, but he did come across a Hebrew Israelite camp. He was popping off. So who knows? But it seems after he came across, he went a different route with how he was coming before, and it seems like he has now a more sort of a Kevin Samuel approach. But furthermore, these women that you see today are completely bugged the fuck out. And BBLs was something that even Northern Kingdom women, the so-called Latina, Hispanic women, been getting, and especially in South America and in the islands. I remember seeing a lot of Northern Kingdom women with those BBLs. That's been huge. But the thing about it, it wasn't really like a how you say a worldwide or a big talked about thing. They're in the places that they dwell. It doesn't really get too much media cover in that Spanish language. But, here it is in America, the so-called black woman has become, the forefront of just outright wickedness. And she just, it's crazy because here it is, the woman that usually is known for the best body. Now she just, cultivating it with corruption and security. And so with that, Psalms 51 and 10, I'm going to start off with this one. So it says, create in me a clean heart, O power, and renew a right spirit within me. Now, this is the importance of, these gospels and these videos that we make towards our people, men and women. Because again, we come from a corrupt, evil world where insecurities and a bunch of bad parenting has taken place. And what is it? I'm trying to remember certain points that they said in the video. It kind of slipped my mind, but one thing he said, these a majority of dudes. Anton said majority of dudes that get women that they deal with, they get regular looking women, and then those BBL bitches, those are side chicks, and that's real. Your mindset, and these women don't realize what you're doing is really you just making yourself a sex object, a sex toy, and that's really what Esau propaganda for you to be. Just a tossed away, sexual liberated whore, and that's what he has taught our people. Starting with the man, the woman, and child. They want to make our people a freaky, perverted, sexual, perverse people. Because again, if you can't control yourself sexually into perversion, that's what it's it goes back to those gods and that temple worship, and that's like the ultimate form of control. One of the ways you can control a person is through sex, because sex is very sacred. It's very important. That's how you bring life in the world. That's why one of them, tells you, one thing that is important in this world is, marriage. A man have a woman, a woman had a man. That's why the Lord created it. But and another thing too, man, Captain Zariak, man. You saying that these women are above us or more stronger than whatever the fuck you just said. Whatever he said, he's stronger than the Lord or stronger than men. You out your fucking mind. Here it is. We got multiple accounts of the scriptures why not to even believe in such madness like that. But that's being around those them Sarnetta niggas, that them black African African conscious niggas. This is what happens. That spirit is rubbing off on you. Here it is, something that is insecure with herself every fucking day of the week. You telling me she has more power? She's above us. That clearly shows you something like that needs to be fucking controlled and ruled over. But ultimately, through the perverseness and the insecurities that Esau put on her, that's how he rules. See, Esau rules in dysfunction, in a cancerous environment, and then he comes in and usher in the new way. But really, it makes you worse. So going back, I'm gonna get Baruch real quick, then I'm gonna go to another scripture that I want. I'm gonna go into GT. So it says Baruch 4:1. Wisdom is the book. Wisdom is the book of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua commandments, the law that will last forever. All who hold on to her will live, but those who abandon her will die. Turn to wisdom, people of Israel, and take hold of her. Make your way toward the splendor of her light. Do not surrender our glorious privileges to any other people. How happy we are, people of Israel. We have the advantage of knowing what is pleasing to Yahweh Shah. And that's why, our advantage is, we know the oracles, and we know what's right. He gives us the law, statutes, and commandments. And we understand, you ought to understand that, your body, you make a sacrifice to Yahweh Shah and not to the world. But evidently, a majority of our people has been blinded by this world, and they give up their flesh and they worship this infrastructure that we're in here. So again, the American lifestyle is a never-ending, insatiable desire of wanting, changing, keep getting, loving thyself. And again, how the fuck you gonna love yourself if you don't even know who you are? Jake kills me with that bullshit. Woman always, I gotta love myself and I gotta do this, break away and just run away and learn myself. Bitch, you 30-some, 40-some years old talking about you gotta find yourself. I'm learning to love myself. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You don't even know who you are. Just keep running and running and running and running and running and not getting anywhere. You talk to a chick these days, you bitches always talking about, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm going here. I'm sitting there like, bitch, what the fuck you keep running from? Huh? But, the old woman. And again, this is why America's going to be destroyed. So it says, because nobody has a sound mind. Everybody is in complete darkness. This is Titus 2:1. But you must teach what agrees with sound doctrine. Instruct the older men to be sober, sensible, and self-controlled, to be sound in their faith, love, and endurance. But again, Esau has destroyed the image of the men. So all the old men look like a goddamn fool, the middle-aged men look like a fool, and the young just look like brute fucking beast. And so a bunch of old men are even brute beasts and trying to keep up with the young. That's why they got this new thing now, 50 is the new 30. Man, it's a bunch of bullshit. So it says, in the same way, instruct the older women to behave as women should who live a holy life. These women don't live holy lives, man. These women trying to keep up. These women are trying to keep up with the Jones. Well, they're not even women. These bitches and sluts and whores, they're trying to live up with the Jones. They must not be slanderers or slaves to wine. Let's look up the definition of slander. Because these bitches slander every fucking day. Yep, so the slander, the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. And what do these bitches do every fucking day? They try to destroy men's reputation. So it's mainly the so-called black women. So let's see, slander in the Merriam, to utter the utterance of false charges or misrepresentations which defame and damage another's reputation. Man, boy, if we're not living in those times, these bitches are able to lie, keep talking shit. Cause even like you even see the title, it says men's fault, women get BBLs. How the fuck is our fault? Because your insecurities, and women fell for everything Esau put out there. That wine, that strong drink. You bitches drunk it. So, Salaki. Hold on. Okay, my bad. So it says, in the same way, instruct the older women to behave as women should who live a holy life. They must not be slanderers or slaves to wine. They must teach what is good. In order to train the younger women to love their husbands and children. And that's not the thing. The older women, these mothers, have destroyed their own daughters and destroyed their own sons. And it's another video on Anton Daniel. It says, the son met his father, finally ran across his real father after his stepfather passed away. And these bitches be lying. Your mother will lie to you. And I've seen it a lot. Even these bitches will lie to their children. And even when they get caught, they will still be in denial. They're slanderers, man. That's why, again, America will be destroyed by nuclear missiles in World War III. And this is why this is why Yahweh has a terrible thing coming here. So it says, these people think, shit is cute. They got in the way. But that pain is right around the corner. To be self-controlled and pure, and to be good housewives who submit themselves to their husbands, so that no one will speak evil of the message that comes from Yahweh. And that's what Yahweh ordained, for man to be with woman and woman to be with men, to be with her husband. in the same way, urge the young men to be self-controlled. So it's an order of things. But when you look at, and it's crazy as hell. And also you blame the fucking church. I was stopped by my cousin crib, and then some fucking church lady came by, and what oh yeah, the lady kept talking about Christmas, man. I'm like, yo. So my cousin, it's crazy as hell, cause I'm finding out a lot of my cousins know about the 12 tribes, and they always say that my grandfather knew a lot about them, so to speak. So I asked the question, so why but you get it. I get it. It wasn't meant for them to teach us that due to the curses, etc. When the Lord has had it, how does it plan for every brother to get it how the way they're supposed to get it. So I was asking the question, I'm like, damn, so y'all knew the whole time, why didn't y'all teach the offspring that, why didn't y'all teach this in the households. Only thing I recall my people were teaching white supremacy, education, white education, get good grades, etc. So the lady was talking, and I would just start asking her questions. You could tell that she even had the little church outfit on, and she wasn't even. I don't even believe she even was at a church. She just had the apparel on. I'm just asking her little questions. And she getting all flattered, disgruntled, and I was like, yo, these are Christians, man, and this is why our people have become the way they are, because Christianity in the Southern Borgia and this so-called white supremacy has completely blinded our people to the leaving themselves wide open for attack. So, with that being said, hold on real quick. Philippians 4 and 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything be by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh. And the peace of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts, meaning your mind, and minds through Hamashiach Yahushua. So again, you see it, isn't it? Hey, there you go. It's evident right there to get the Bible verse of the day. And look who they got up there. So, as you showed you right there, Esau's a sore loser. He's a sore loser. Here it is, the biggest lie in the world. And see, this is why, again, this is why women lie. This is why, our people have become like the father of the devil, Esau. Out of all this truth is coming out, Esau still throws this in your face. This is idol worship. So it says, this goes into, the Lord, passing on understanding, keeping you having that sound mind, that light. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true. See that this is not true. And this is why people have been so blindsided and have become so corrupt. And that's why the video I made the other day, stay the fuck away from niggas, man. Stay the fuck away from niggas. Stay away from the fucking women of our nation. Hey, be very fucking aware of the so-called black woman. God, it's to the these little GMO babies, skinny jean wearing niggas, and just niggas in general. I don't care if they're young to the old. Be wary of them niggas. So it says, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report. If there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the power of peace shall be with you. So again, this truth is supposed to give you a sound mind. So you still having warring with the mind. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this. So it says Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Hold on. This is what I want. No, that's not what I wanted. It's one more than I wanted. So Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, Bashem Rashad, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So you cutting all up in your body, tattooing, smoking weed, heavy consumption of liquor, basically becoming a drunkard, again, devouring other philosophies, that destroys your body. That destroys you, and eventually, that's why again, one of the reasons why Captain Desaria is talking that bullshit now, because he has kept company with corrupt niggas, and it's spewing out of him now, and that's what the elders always say. And this is also something that you as men that's in this truth for a little while, we ought to know these things. You cannot be around niggas. You are who you hang around. It say, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that's good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shah. So you cutting into yourself. And one thing Anton said, and crazy, it was funny, man, because fucking figures.
Hi, I'm Jane Fonda. I'm Lily Tomlin.
And I'm Sam Waterston.
And I'm also here. This is something
So, this big girl right here, the trigger, my goodness. You can tell she's 2 seconds away from getting some shit done to her. Yeah, Chanel E. Banks, you could tell she's worldly as hell. She probably has a BBL. Miss Sanchez, she's talking about some work done. So my point is this, these women are through. These girls are insecure. This is what Esau breeds. This is what Esau, will give spotlights to. Esau will give the trigger, Brittany Cotton, a show, because all she's going to spew out is really her insecurity and her self-hatred. All these girls got self-hatred, and the more they have looks, the more worse they are. But see, all in all, one thing I can say, and I'm going to say it just like this. That's why polygamy really helps the women of our nation. Because, say if you didn't have no boobs, well, a man will get a woman that has boobs. What if you say you don't have that nice jiggly round figure in the back? Well, your men might say, oh, you know what, your personality is good. You behind me, you're loyal. I could find another chick that may got a little jiggly joint in the back that I like. So you get what I'm saying. When you look at it overall, polygamy is really beneficial for women more than it is a man. It really helps women out. But again, going back, it was a point that I wanted in this one. 2 Corinthians 10. I'm sorry. It is true that we live in the world, but we do not fight from worldly motives. Let me see. Because Paul talks about boasting, and that's you know, so we live in a proud as society as well, and it's not even backed by any truth or facts. It's built off a lot of our people boast off their insecurities and fake is fake. Their pride is fake. A BBL is fake pride, and a bitch will get that and swear it puts her confidence on a whole different level. A bitch will get a fake butt BBL that looks wild, looks stupid, and she'll think that shit look better than a girl with an actual nice figure in the back. Now I done seen girls with BBLs, and other girls would really sit there and delight in it, and ask the girl, can she touch it? This is the world we live in. And our people try to get shit done to their bodies and buy material so they can boast in themselves. But internally, they're fucking empty as hell. So let me see. I'm gonna jump down to 12. Of course, we would not dare classify ourselves or compare ourselves with those who rate themselves so highly. How stupid they are. They make up their own standards to measure themselves by, and they judge themselves by their own standards. As for us, however, our boasting will not go beyond certain limits. It will stay within the limits of the work which Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has set for us, and this includes our work among you. So, what we boast of, we're going to boast of what Yahushua does for us, allowing us to go out there on the highways and the byways and do these lessons. As far as, material and, just some worldly shit, we don't do that, man. And we can. We have 2/3 niggas that should come up there. Hey, you some broke niggas, I ain't got no money. Y'all look like some bums. Yo, nigga, let's not do that. Cause a lot of us is doing better than half of these niggas out here. A lot of us got certain things that we can really talk some fly daddy shit to y'all, but we don't. It's not about that. It's not about the outwardly appearance. It's not about flashy, being dashy, whatever. But you get the point. It's all about Yahweh Shah. But Jake always, so empty inside. The reason why they flatter themselves with these dainties and the most best things in life, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Carhartt, is because they're empty inside and they're stupid. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I don't want to keep ranting on. But the Lord's will, he was edified. And like you see, men's fault, women getting BBLs. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shalom.